Alright, y'all. This is going to be a video today. This is going to be one part of a longer video. I'm going to be planting potatoes today. We planted some cabbage and broccoli the other day. And now comes the fun part of cutting all these potatoes up. And what I'm going to do is cut something like that. As you can see, those eyes on there. It's got about 3 good eyes on there. And the rest of the potato here has got some smaller eyes on it. So we'll cut it about the same. You really want most of them with the 2 or 3 eyes on it, but even if they don't have any eyes on it, they will grow eyes generally. So I'm just going to cut this one almost like you're planning to cook it. Now hopefully there'll be some ones in here that have more eyes on it where you can kind of get more of the good ones off of each potato. Today is Friday and I've got a phone call. Alrighty, I believe what I was saying last is today is Friday. Wow, for seed potatoes, these don't have a lot of eyes on them, but today is Friday, and usually we get to work a half a day on Friday and then come on home and be able to get some stuff done. We hadn't been able to get these planted until today, which I had a few other things to take care of today. As a matter of fact, that phone call was a buddy of mine that actually works with us. I got an old tiller from my grandma, and I tried to crank it, but the motor was locked up on it. And I really don't know a whole lot about small engines and stuff like that, so I took it over there to his house and let him fool with it, and he got it running. I think it was some just some stuff that it's been sitting for probably 3 or 4 years, and just how it goes over time and stuff. When somebody's not using it, things that sit, they go bad and get clogged up and all that good stuff. So that's cool. I'll have 2 tillers now, so that'll be nice in case one breaks down or in case somebody needs to borrow one, that type of thing. But anyway, I got my trailer is still full of fencing stuff, and it was concrete on there and everything too. And I just unloaded the concrete and put it in the shed finally, which had been sitting there here under the carport. So the concrete didn't get wet or anything, but it wasn't its desired home. So anyway, got that done, and instead of taking the truck and hooking to it, which is kind of a pain, especially when you're only one person, you can't really watch to hook it up very good. So I took my side-by-side and hooked to it, and it actually pulled it really good. I was very surprised because it is heavy. I'm not sure what that trailer weighs, and with all the wire and post on there, and it was 1,300 pounds of concrete that I unloaded off of that thing. So it was pulling, I'd say probably 2,500 pounds total, what all that stuff weighs. I know when I brought it home on my truck, it was heavy enough that you could feel it back there. So I was doing pretty good for the old side-by-side. So anyway, just a little bit of that, and I'm not gonna make you watch me cut all these taters up. I've already ran the tiller through the garden, so it's ready to do this and make my rows. Last year, I just had a hilling hoe that I would take and pull down the rows there and make rows, because I don't have a tractor at the moment. You may have seen one in the background, some of these videos out here. It's an old tractor, and it's not running anymore, so there is that. Maybe one day I'll be able to get one, but we'll see. Anyway, also over there at my grandma's, she also had this old hand plow. It's got a big wheel on it and everything, which I'll be showing you in a later part of this video here. And that thing is so much nicer than pulling a hilling hoe down through there making your rows. So anyway, cutting them up with the old EDC Benchmade 940, if any of you care about that. Of course, you can cut them with any knife, but I like to use my pocket knife. If I'm gonna have a pocket knife, I want one that is useful and not just something that's cool that you throw in your pocket. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off till I get to the planting probably. But this is cool too. When was the last time you seen an old basket like this? I'm sure some of you it'll bring back a lot of memories, but anyway, I'll go ahead and cut it off here until I get to the next part. All right, y'all. Here's what I was talking about. As you can see, it's just an old wooden thing with a big iron wheel and a plow on it. I'm not sure if it was used just to make rows with, or if they did whatever with and all that, but anyway, it works pretty good for me, better than a hilling hoe. So still hard to keep the rows straight. To grab my stick. I use this to lay down in between the rows to make sure I got enough spacing, because I measured it by my tiller.